In a move that has sparked widespread controversy and raised serious questions about the politicization of justice, former FBI Director James Comey has been indicted on charges of making false statements and obstruction, just days after former President Donald Trump publicly demanded that the Department of Justice act now to prosecute his political adversaries. But here's where it gets even more contentious. The timing and circumstances surrounding the indictment have led many to wonder whether this is a legitimate legal action or a politically motivated retaliation. And this is the part most people miss. The indictment comes on the heels of Trump's aggressive push to replace key officials in the DOJ with allies who share his agenda, raising alarms about the independence of the judiciary. Comey, who has been a vocal critic of Trump's efforts to politicize the justice system, was charged in relation to his 2020 testimony before the Senate Judiciary Committee about the FBI's investigation into Russian interference in the 2016 election. He is scheduled to appear for arraignment on October 9th. In a heartfelt video posted to Instagram, Comey expressed his confidence in the federal judicial system and proclaimed his innocence, stating, "My heart is broken for the Department of Justice. I am innocent, so let's have a trial and keep the faith." The charges against Comey include making a false statement to Congress and obstructing an investigative proceeding, though a grand jury declined to charge him on an additional count of false statements. This has led to heated debates, with Attorney General Pamela Bondi declaring, "No one is above the law," while critics argue that the indictment smacks of selective prosecution. If convicted, Comey could face up to 5 years in prison, though federal sentences often fall short of the maximum. Adding another layer of complexity, Comey's son-in-law, Troy Edwards Jr., resigned from his position as a national security prosecutor in the Eastern District of Virginia following the indictment. This resignation comes after Trump ousted U.S. Attorney Eric Siebert, who reportedly had reservations about pursuing charges against Comey, and replaced him with Lindsay Halligan, a White House aide and former Trump defense attorney with no prosecutorial experience. Is this a legitimate legal process or a coordinated effort to settle political scores? Federal prosecutors in Virginia initially informed Halligan that they could not establish probable cause to charge Comey. Yet she pursued an indictment from the grand jury anyway, raising ethical concerns. Comey's attorney, Patrick J. Fitzgerald, has vehemently denied the charges and vowed to vindicate him in court. Trump, meanwhile, has praised Halligan for getting things moving and criticized Siebert for his reluctance to bring what Trump called a great case. This case is more than just a legal battle. It's a test of the Justice Department's integrity and the federal judiciary's ability to remain impartial in the face of political pressure. Comey's firing by Trump during his first term over the Russia investigation has long been seen as a flashpoint in the former president's efforts to wield the government as a tool of retribution. Now, as Comey prepares to defend himself, the question remains, can justice truly be served when politics looms so large? What do you think? Is this a fair prosecution or a dangerous precedent? Let's hear your thoughts in the comments.